64 challenges are ready. Is there a Cinderella story waiting for us? The best are set to battle it out, but there can only be one victor. Who has what it takes to win the Golden E-Ticket, the most prestigious award in all of Walt Disney World podcasting? It's Mouse Madness, baby!
Hello, you're listening to ReedyGeeks, a Walt Disney World podcast. My name is Andrew, and I'm joined today by Ohana's limbo captain, Sean.
That's a title I proudly wear, and I retired since, actually. Retired, very, very little experience on the job, but I would say I retired at the top of my game.
Yeah, why'd you shut that down?
Disney
you
shut
gotta,
it down.
You gotta quit while you're, I think,
well, he's the captain.
The pandemic, I think, shut it down, but, sometimes you just gotta know when is when.
And we're also joined by Citrico's general manager on Monday evenings, JJ.
That's the easiest job in the business. It's closed.
That's the joke.
In today's episode, the geeks go mad with Mouse Madness one last time with the help of Bethany Vinton and award the Golden E-Ticket for the best sit-down restaurant at Walt Disney World. Before we dive into today's matchups, we're excited to welcome a special guest judge who knows a thing or two about great food at the Disney parks. Joining us for both the Flavor 4 and our championship round is Bethany Vinton. Bethany is a Disney Parks food and travel creator who shares honest reviews and must-try eats from both Walt Disney World and Disneyland. Bethany's content is a go-to for Disney foodies, so much so that we're in the process of planning her coronation here at ReedyGeeks to be officially named the Queen of Disney Food. You can catch her content on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook at Bethany Vinton. And she's the co-host of Main Street Dish podcast, where she digs into everything from iconic snacks to secret dining around the parks. So as the competition heats up, we figured there was no better person to help us judge some tough flavor decisions. Bethany, welcome to Mouse Madness.
Thank you for having me. Where's my crown? Is it in the mail?
we're in the process of
talk to Andrew about
that. Okay, I will. I love that. Thank you for that great intro. I'm excited to be here.
It's a three-step process.
Okay. This is like the epitome, though, of like how good Disney food is, and I'm here for this.
Yes.
Well, we couldn't think of someone better to help walk us through this very difficult decision.
I'm excited. Yeah. I'm very excited.
Oh, absolutely. So, in case you guys, our listeners, are living under sort of a content rock and don't know Bethany, let's learn a little more about her before we get into the final matchup. Bethany, were you a Disney kid before being a Disney adult?
I was kind of a Disney kid. I got a trip or two here when I was a kid, and that was pretty much it. My dad is a retired cast member. He worked for ABC, though, so not Disney. And when you work for a company, you don't kind of want a vacation there. So I never really got that until my adulthood. And as an adult, I started going to Disney because I learned he had complimentary passes. And I was like, I'm here for this. And so it was instilled in us as a kid. And we went a few times and I loved It's a Small World. But I really became a full-blown Disney adult and really got to know Disney in my adulthood.
Nice.
Cool.
So when did you realize that Disney food and drinks were kind of the lane you wanted to go in?
I feel like I did this like a bunch of other people. I started over COVID and I was missing the Disney parks and I decided I was going to recreate recipes back at home. I was like, okay, let's do food. So food lasted for a while until the parks reopened and I was recreating recipes. And then when I went to the parks, I got home and I was like, well, I don't want to make food of the place that I just was at. So that's when I started just covering Disney food content. So it kind of fell into it. I've always been into cooking. I've always loved that. And the one love fell into the next. And then I also just feel like while a lot of people were covering food, no one was being honest because I had gone to Disney so many times and tried so many different foods. And then I would spend my hard-earned money on them. And I'm like, why is this bad?
Oh, yeah.
It's bad. And so I was like, my mother raised me that I have to be honest. And so then I started creating content. And I think it kind of stuck because it was one of this refreshing things that somebody was actually giving an honest review. And I tell you when things were bad or when they were good.
Yeah, I think that is a refreshing thing because I think all too frequently people post overly positive content in hopes that, maybe Disney picks it up, or they'll feature them, or it'll get them some kind of perk. But I'm like you said, when you're going to Disney World, whether you're a daily visitor, a local visitor, or a traveler from 1,000 miles away, you're spending the same amount of money to eat and drink at these places, and you want to know, is it worth what you're going to pay? So yeah, I think that's
correct.
Honesty is always the best.
Yeah, and so that's been my kind of spiel from the beginning.
Excellent.
Wait a minute. I love that idea.
Well, hypothetically speaking, how does one get a secret drink named after you in the park?
Great question. I'm going to tell you it's not as easy as you think. But hypothetically, if I would to do that, I would say you walk into your favorite bar and you have a liquor you really like. And so you ask the bartender, could they make you a drink with that said thing? You don't know this bartender, but he looks at you weird. And he's like, I know you. And you say, you definitely don't know me. But then he tells you that he just watched your Italy review backstage beforehand. And you're like, well, that probably was me. And so you talk with him. I'm by myself. Hypothetically, I was by myself. And so he makes me this drink and he takes a photo because he does like lightsaber photos. So if you're ever in Tune and Lounge and Bucky's there, ask him for a lightsaber photo. Took it. I was like, how cool do I look holding a lightsaber? I was totally into it. And then you post that photo to your stories because you're like, I look so cool. And you go and get on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway, We're Elway. And as you're boarding the vehicle, you start looking at your DMs and you have like 300 DMs from people saying, you just posted your credit card information on the internet. Full numbers of all your credit card in that photo of you holding the lightsaber thinking you look so cool. And so then you go back to the bar and you say, so the funniest, craziest thing happened, silly haha hee hoo. And then you become best friends with him. And that's literally how our friendship started and how I got a drink named after me. You have to post your credit card information on the internet. So you better hope you have good followers that don't use it.
I nominate
so
Andrew
funny.
to post his credit
I was going to say that.
not
We'll
me.
let Andrew do that.
Well, no.
It's for the points.
So I've met him before, and I have a lightsaber picture, and I remember him saying, "You don't have a credit card out, do you?"
I am the problem.
Remember that. Yes. Wow.
Yeah, I was the problem. But you know
I
what?
had no idea why he was saying that.
Exactly. That's where our friendship started. So it's kind of worth it, I guess, at the end of the day.
Oh,
So this is all
funny.
about restaurants, and we can ask you this question later as it pertains to the restaurants. But since we're not talking about bars, I'll ask you now: what is your favorite bar in Disney World?
Oh, Tune and Lounge.
Okay,
I'm a Tune and Lounger.
nice.
That's
That
a
was
good spot.
popular one.
Favorite.
We did bars on this last year, and that's a popular one.
Yeah. It'll be like it's my most visited bar of the year, according to my credit card statement. And that's not just because I left my credit card information on
That's
the
not 'cause people
internet.
stole it.
Tune in.
I had that
I
bar.
actually used it there.
Yeah, that's better. A better way to tell than like Foursquare check-ins is
Yes.
your credit
God,
card.
remember Foursquare?
Correct. I love Foursquare. I was the mayor of everything.
I was gonna say, we used to fight. We used to drive around the town and steal people's mayorships.
It still exists, by the way.
Does it
We
really?
were talking about it the other day. Yeah.
Interesting.
That might
it
be our
back.
new mission. We got to
I'm gonna-
be the
I'm gonna bring
Foursquare
it
mayors
back.
of things in Disney.
Yes, we should be the Foursquare mayor of whatever wins this e-ticket award.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good idea.
Okay, so we know you're actually currently down here for this right now, but considering this is my favorite of the Epcot festivals, how is Flower and Garden this year?
Oh, it's good this year. There's so many good dishes, so many good booths. Trowel and Trellis, high on the list. Trowel and Trellis is like my favorite booth.
Is that the one where you posted like a flatbread and a rib?
Yes,
Okay.
both of them delicious. I actually was walking through the park the other day and I saw somebody take the rib off the bone and put it on the flatbread, and I was like, you know what? That's the power move right there. I didn't think of that, but that was a smart move.
Taco it. Yeah.
Yes.
Any hope for the Italy booth yet?
I mean, it made my best of the fest. The dessert did.
What?
They have a really good cheesecake. I know. They have a really good cheesecake. It's a ricotta cheesecake, and it's ricotta cheesecake. I feel like when they deliver something that they promise and it's exactly like it is and it's not bad, I will give them credit for it.
It's a
It is
win.
it's a picnic over there. They also have like a mayo-based pasta salad, which doesn't scream Italy to me, but that could just be me. But I'll give them some glimmer of hope, but that's it.
Yeah.
Like a tiny glimmer. I don't want it to go to their heads.
No, you can't. No.
No, got to keep them humble still.
Well, that's progress for you.
So what is your non-negotiable on a Disney trip?
Okay, here's the thing. We talked about my favorite bartender, Bucky. I think my non-negotiable is like visiting my favorite cast members. I have so many cast members that I really do enjoy that I've really gotten to know. And even though I'm an introvert, I'm like a very social introvert, and that is my non-negotiable. And they will let me know if I do not visit them that it was unacceptable on this trip. So that's like, I have like, whether it was somebody that was like food and bev or working a tour or a bartender, that's my non-negotiable is I have to like visit a solid crew of people every single time I'm down here.
That's
cool.
such a nice
That's
answer.
cool.
Yeah.
Everyone else is saying like deluxe, saying this, but you're like, I gotta visit my friends. I gotta say hi to my people.
Correct.
see my
That's what I
peeps.
have to do though. Exactly. They're the reason I keep coming down here. So
You a cast complimenter on
I
the
am.
on the app?
yes, on the app, but I like to go to GR. I'm at GR all the time just to give
Oh,
cast
okay.
compliments because I think it does better for them. Like it's more beneficial if you actually say it to GR. But then a lot of times I will give them cast compliments and they're like, did you leave me a cast compliment last week? Because it says Bethany, a happy guest in Animal Kingdom. And I'm like, that was me.
That was me. I was a happy
Spoiler
guest.
alert.
I was. No, I am very big in the app. I like it. But if I really have a great experience, I will go to GR because I want it like written down and like very detailed about what my experience was.
That's cool.
And is guest relations like are they ready for that? Do they or are they like shocked or surprised by you doing this?
I think it's good because I think a lot of times people go in there to complain. I like don't
Yeah,
have many
right.
complaints. I'm just like,
Yeah.
hey, I had a really great time with the person working the corn cart. I love that person. Can I tell you how much I love them?
They grilled a great corn.
They did. And you know what? I'll leave them a cast compliment every single time. So I'm in GR often. Like probably if you go, I don't think they note you every time you go in to say something good, but I'm there all the time. I love it. I always like to give a cast compliment.
Nice.
You gotta make friends with a guest relationships person that you have to visit every time when you leave all your cast compliments.
Correct.
Leave
Correct.
them a cast compliment to themselves.
Correct. I do. I actually, if you work in guest relations, I will go, if something good happens, I'll go in and ask for a celebrating button and then I'll just tell it whatever your accomplishment was. And they're always like weirded out. I'm like, I was like, I'm celebrating becoming a cord. And they're like, what? And I was like, no, you, congratulations. I am that person. That is like the epitome of my father's jokes. And I'm like, I have become him. It's fine.
We're all
It's
on
fine.
that path to becoming our parents. It's
Exactly.
sad.
Exactly.
I understand that commercial so well. How often do you go down to Disney?
I'm down like once a month.
That's great.
And that's like either between Florida or Disneyland. It's like once a month.
That's amazing. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now it's time for the Lightning McQueen round. It used to be the Rivers of America round, but it did not generate enough Lightning Lane revenue, so we replaced it. This is going to be some fast answers to basic, like, what's your favorite kind of questions around Walt Disney World. All right?
Got it.
Favorite park?
Animal Kingdom.
Favorite ride?
Guardians.
Nice. Favorite resort?
Coronado.
Favorite transportation method?
Skyliner.
Favorite quick service restaurant?
Satuli Canteen.
Favorite snack?
Cheeseburger spring rolls.
Favorite drink that isn't your drink?
Violet sake.
Okay, perfect. Great job.
Thank you.
fit right in with us. You've earned your stripes. You're now an honorary geek.
Satuli Canteen is becoming a popular answer. We hear that frequently.
It's so good.
Oh, yeah.
Breakfast there, that's next level.
Oh, I haven't done the breakfast there.
You have to. Breakfast is the elite meal there.
Interesting.
Wow.
Because I've done a bowl. I've tried those cheeseburger pods. They were great. But yeah, I have yet to be there for breakfast.
Got to do it. You got to do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I tell you, I'm not a rope dropper, but I will get there before breakfast ends. It's a struggle, but I'll be there.
Yeah, the last time I was there, I tried that. It was a little disappointing because I don't think there was enough jam in it, but there was that stuffed pancake breakfast sandwich thing.
Yeah.
With the
All around
guava
the
jam
park.
in it.
Yeah. The pancake
Yeah.
with the sausage and the egg.
Mm-hmm. If there was more
Yeah.
jam in that, I think that would be really good. I don't know if I got just a dry guy, but
No, I feel like that one's not consistent. Like it just
Okay.
kind of shifts in the oven or something and it doesn't work out well every single time.
Okay, so it's just a hit or miss thing. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
A dry guy.
What? Was that weird?
No. That's our term for someone that's just not in the pool. They're a dry guy. They're the ones that get the beers.
You think I'm brand new, get it? Because you have a wonderful imagination.
All right, guys, before we get started on the Flavor 4, in the spirit of this amazing competition, it only seems fair to highlight some of the excitement that has led to this moment. We have some awards to give out to some very deserving restaurants. The first award I'm calling the Wreck-It Ralph Award, which is, of course, for the biggest bracket buster. And it's a tie. It goes to Ohana and Narcoossee's for both having 4 fans naming it the overall champion, but losing in the Savory 16 round.
Yeah, we had mentioned earlier in the competition that there were so many restaurants that someone picked to go all the way. The fact that 4 people picked Ohana or Narcoossee's to go all the way is a big amount. I think there was only 1 or 2 other restaurants that had 4 or more people pick it to go all the way and win the championship. So this was definitely a big bracket buster for most people.
I mean, the only ones with as many or more are with us in the Flavor 4.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, Andrew, you want to go over the next superlative?
So this is the Warung Outpost Award for being the most overrated seated. So if you had listened to our Mouse Madness from 2025, you would have heard that Warung Outpost, the bar that's really not a bar, kind of just a stand in Animal Kingdom, was seated, third? Was it third?
Yeah.
It was listed as the 4th best bar in in one of the parks at Walt Disney World.
In one of the parks. Oh, man. Yeah, that was a terrible seed. This one's not as egregious, but winning the Warung Outpost Award.
It is. I will stay on the hill that Wine Bar George, I don't even think it's the 5th best bar in Disney Springs. It is forever too greatly hyped. So yeah, no, this.
So spoiler alert.
So yeah, spoiler alert. Wine Bar George as the number 3 seed.
It took you forever to say the intro. I thought you mentioned it already. You're just rambling and rambling and rambling.
But it's all right. So it's the third. It's a number 3 seed, but that puts it like maybe at number 12, right? Because it's not like any of these regions mean anything.
Right. Even in all of Disney World, it's just way too high.
It's a little high. It's not as egregious as Warung Outpost.
Yes.
But it's high.
I could see it being like around 18 or 20.
A 5 seed.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'd be seeded well as a 5 seed, but it's a 3.
Just how our seedings worked out this year. But Warring Outpost, man, I don't think anything will ever beat that.
A lot of things beat it.
Almost instantly.
Almost everything beat it in the tournament. Sean, why don't you bring us to our 3rd award?
The 3rd award, fittingly, is the Billy Joel Award for Only the Good Die Young for Waialulu Bar and Grill, which I made my comments on Waialulu Bar and Grill, but I don't know if it's good. But it died young.
It met its match too soon.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say. It's a very fitting award.
It works for this award in many ways because it is one of the newest bars, one of the newest restaurants on property.
Yeah, especially when you consider that it only qualified as a restaurant like a month before we made the bracket.
Right.
Because it got advanced dining reservations. All right. The next award is the Barry Bonds Balco Award. This is going to the best restaurant that we disqualified for being on performance-enhancing drugs. And that goes to Victoria and Albert's at the Grand Floridian.
Yeah, I imagine this would have...
Performance-enhancing menu, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, right. We got to punch that up.
What was the report that everyone was on in Major League Baseball?
Oh, it was somebody's last name, the something
Yeah,
report.
and I don't, because I just think of when I think of like Alex Rodriguez being on the so and so list or the so and so report. I don't think Victoria and Alberts was on that list, so I won't accuse them.
The Mitchell report.
I won't accuse Victoria and Alberts of juicing, but they were disqualified and not eligible for our data because of their stature.
Keeping them from the hallowed halls of the Golden E-Ticket Award. We're like a bunch of baseball writers.
So our next award is the Cinderella story. So this has to go to Tepanito for making it to the Elegant Eight. That is an amazing story there. Where was Tepanito seated?
7.
And I think that it being in the Japan pavilion helped it over here. That's Sean's favorite pavilion.
Yeah, I was just thinking about, like, if you're a family and you had lunch at Tepanito or dinner at Tepanito, like, that's just a fun, magical experience that you're going to remember.
Yeah.
We ended up microwaving frozen pizzas.
Our next award is the Greatest Showman Award, which is the award for the best restaurant with the best entertainment. Now, we did specify that Hoop-Dee-Doo Review was canceled because it had a show, but this award is going to Beer Garden in the Germany Pavilion in Epcot because while that is a family-style buffet restaurant, I think there is an element of entertainment in the restaurant that is pretty crucial to your experience.
Agreed. All right. This next award is the America's Sweetheart Award. This is going to the restaurant that was the top fan vote. And we can now finally admit that Topolino's Terrace was the highest scoring restaurant in our bracket. So you guys kind of nailed it. Topolino's is in the Flavor 4. Congratulations to everybody. America's Sweetheart is still alive.
For our final award for the night, we are giving the Poor Unfortunate Seed Award to the Turf Club. It is a very good restaurant, but it unfortunately went up against Citricos. That's what you get when you're a number 16 seed going up against a number 1 seed. It was pretty lopsided that Citricos beat out the Turf Club.
Yeah, I think Turf Club could have lasted a couple more rounds if it was a different seed. If it was a 7 seed like Tepanito, maybe it would be the Cinderella story.
Yeah,
Turf Club decidedly not the SMBC Retrievers of this bracket tournament.
Congratulations, we were able to honor some pretty good spots.
We did it! Let's eat!
For weeks now, we've been working our way through the Mouse Madness bracket, starting with 64 of Walt Disney World's sit-down restaurants and slowly cutting the field down round by round. Along the way, we've seen some favorites cruise through, some surprises make deep runs, and plenty of debates about what really makes a restaurant great at Disney. But now we've reached the end of the bracket. This episode brings us to the Flavor 4 and the championship round, where the final contenders will battle it out for the ultimate prize, the Golden E-Ticket Award for Best Sit-Down Restaurant at Walt Disney World. At this point, every restaurant left has proven it belongs here. The question is simple: which one stands above the rest? And by the end of this episode, we'll have our champion. So let's get to our bracket.
Wow. Who is going to join Nomad Lounge as the second Golden E-Ticket winner?
Yeah. Yes.
Last year we did bars and Nomad Lounge won.
A solid choice. I would never say no to that.
Yeah. Tempting
Me at
Tigresses.
Rainforest Cafe today. I'm like, why are you guys here when you could be at Nomad Lounge? I don't. Why are there people at the bar?
What was the final matchup last year? Do you remember? It was Nomad Lounge versus I don't remember.
It was Nomad Lounge versus Dockside Bar at Boathouse. Yep. And then it was Nomad Lounge in the Final Four against Trader Sam's and Dockside against Geyser Point.
Geyser Point.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. I see that. I like all 4 of those places.
I'm curious as to where Tune In Lounge lost
did pretty
to
well.
Nomad Lounge. Yeah. That's a tough matchup. That's a tough matchup.
It is. Also, I feel like so many people are always like, I don't know where Tune In is. Like, they always say that. They have no idea what it is, which I get, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there was a little bit more seating area, I think it would be something that probably would have done better. But there's a little black poodle statue there, and I have a little black doodly guy named Linus, so I like to pretend that I'm saying hi to Linus when I
love it.
see that little statue.
I love it.
Well, just for a quick update of our leaderboard, we'll just go with the first the top five user-submitted brackets. In first place, we have Corey with 73 points.
Wow.
Samantha in second place with 72 points. Third place, Joe C. with 69, tied with Paul M. For 69. And in fifth place is Megan with 67. So we're starting to see some separation here.
I think Megan came on late.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yep. Any question about honorary geeks? Tom LaRocca's down.
No, we're good.
No?
We're good.
Not interested in Tom. You can keep that in the episode too.
Forget Tom.
Boys, watch your manners.
Yeah, if you can't say something nice.
Boys.
So for our first Flavor 4 matchup, we have the winner of the Monorail region, Chef Art Smith's Homecoming, versus the winner of the Boats region, Topolino's Terrace.
Okay. You talked about drinks that are named after me. I did name a drink at Art Smith's too, so I would like to. If you get the sweet tea mixed with a pink lemonade, call it a pink golfer. They'll give it to you. But I mean, who doesn't love a restaurant that like the chef is Oprah's chef?
Yeah,
right. It doesn't get better than that. It's Oprah's chef.
It's Oprah's chef.
I mean, that could take a title to begin with. So I feel like good home cooking. Everybody there is so nice too. Like every time you go in, and their deviled eggs are elite. Like they are really good deviled eggs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they're fried chicken. I mean,
who's mad?
Yeah.
No one. No one's mad.
I think it says a lot that a Southern cooking restaurant is doing really big things there when, we made a comment about how we tend to take a grain of salt about people talking about how good pizza is at some places in Disney World because we're from Long Island or from New York. We know what good Italian food is. You would think, local visitors who can drive within 8 to 10 hours probably know really good Southern cooking food. And the fact that this restaurant is continuously one of the hardest reservations to get, I think that says a lot about how high the quality is of what it offers.
I agree with you. I feel like the reason I don't go there as often is because it is impossible to get a reservation.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bloodbath for the reservation. That's not even a joke. They're like, do you want to eat at 10 p.m.? Then you can go here. Otherwise, don't even think about it.
Our reservation for JJ, JJ's bachelor party we were down there and we had a table for like 9 or 10. It wasn't it at like 9 or 9:30? It was late.
Yeah, it was definitely past 8:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was the second one we got. We called the day of asking if they could move us up. I think we were like 10 p.m.
Yeah.
And then they were able to move us up to like 8.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There is a hack with Homecoming. I don't know if they've changed it, but they have some that aren't on the MDE app. They have some reservations that aren't on the MDE app. So you can, if you get one on the MDE app, they'll let you like switch it to whatever time works for you.
Oh.
I think on Open Table also? Or something like that?
I don't know if it's Open Table or Resi or, they're kind of, it's somewhere else.
Yeah.
Well, with most restaurants at Walt Disney World, the day of wait lists usually works out pretty well. It's a gamble, right? But especially these days with it seems like less people are going to the restaurants or, they're not as busy. You can usually find some tables day of.
Yeah, and if for whatever reason you don't get one, there's plenty of good places to eat that will take you. Frontera Casino's right next door.
For sure. Also, bar seating. You can set at the bar there in order to.
I've only sat at a table there one time. Every time the time, it's like there's a little spot here I can sneak in.
Yep,
at the bar,
and it's an indoor-outdoor bar. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but does it measure up to Topolino's? Topolino's is like fancy food, while it's like it's like the two sides of it, right?
Yeah, the juxtaposition of these two compared to each other.
Yeah, you know, one you're I feel like you're drinking out of like a
like a plastic mason jar.
Yes, a mason jar. Thank you.
There's a squeeze bottle full of moonshine.
Yeah, the squeezy bottle of
yes.
I love the squeeze bottle.
Yeah.
You know, and Topolino's, they're going to put down a wine glass when you sit down, even if you were going to order wine or not. You know, so these are two like completely different places. Topolino's, you have the aerial view, you have the outdoor patio seating. You know, that has got to count for something there. But you don't get as good a view as, say, like someplace like California Grill.
You guys and your views.
It's like you're like Southern America, like Southern United States compared to Southern France, because that's what Topolino's is. But I feel that that's just like an elite place to dine. When people want like a fancy dining reservation but don't want prefix food, because that's like obviously a huge thing that's in Disney right now.
Yeah,
it is a good spot to go to, and especially because they have a large bar, they have lounge seating. The Terrace, I mean, it's in its name, is a great place to walk out and have a cocktail. Like, you can order a cocktail at the bar and walk out there. But the food, it's good. It's really good. They know what they're doing up there. They make their own pasta. I mean,
yeah,
it's like the same as, like, it's the equivalent, right? Like breading and frying your own chicken and making your own pasta. I feel like they kind of go hand in hand if, like, you were to actually, like, try to compare them. But to me, this is my spot. I mean, they make their own homemade ricotta. That's my go-to appetizer, and they make it in-house. Like, where are we making cheese, you know?
Right.
That's a good point.
I love Homecoming. That was my dinner for my bachelor party. But the more we got into this bracket, the more I realized that Topolino's Terrace is what California Grill was 10 years ago.
Yes.
So I feel confident now going through this that Topolino's is the winner to me.
I feel like it has to be.
Yeah.
Because like the detail they put into food, and then if you really think of Topolino's as a whole, character breakfast. It's one of the best character breakfasts in Disney.
Yes.
Like
the brunch, yeah.
Minnie's brunch is incredible. That's
in exclusive outfits, and the food is some of the best food you can get at character dining, because character dining can be really rough.
Yes.
And they really do it right there. Like, I would never say no to going there, and I would definitely say no to a lot of other places.
Yeah. Is it as difficult to get a reservation at Topolino's than at our Smith's?
For breakfast, yes.
Oh, yes. I think they're pretty equal.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're trying to go in the morning, you're not going to get a reservation there. You better find a reservation finder for both Homecoming and brunch there.
Wow. What's your go-to reservation finder?
I like Stakeout. It's an app. That's why I like it, because it sends you a notification. Like today, I really wanted to go to Geo82, didn't have a reservation. Had 4 different reservations that it sent me within the first 15 minutes.
Wow.
I went to Geo82.
Nice. Stakeout. Never had that.
Yeah.
What's the best drink at Geo82?
I get a dirty martini that's off the menu, so I can't say much. But rumor on the street is they're getting a new menu, so.
Uh-oh. I hope they keep that butter old-fashioned.
Oh, that's staying 100%. But I can't say the same about the leek martini. Allegedly. I know nothing.
No thanks.
No sources revealed here.
No, I heard nothing. Just rumor.
All right, so should we go around the horn, or you got something to add?
I mean, we both, me and Bethany already voted, so I think it's on you, Andrew. Where are you going?
Oh, Sean, you said where you're going to?
No, he hasn't. Andrew and Sean have not voted yet.
My vote is going to remain Homecoming, just because it's one of my favorite places in Disney World, and I'm getting I'm not telepathic, but I'm getting the sense that Homecoming has maybe just maybe reached the end of its track here. But I am okay with it losing to Topolino's, because I've said this in previous rounds. We are looking for the best restaurant in Disney World. And when I think about what Topolino's, if someone were to ask me, I'm going to Disney World and I'm going to for a night out, whether it's a date night, whether it's a family dinner out, what's the best place to go? Am I going to recommend Topolino's or am I going to recommend Homecoming? I would want to recommend Homecoming, but I'm probably going to tell them I want these people to have a good time and I want them to remember that I gave them a good recommendation, and it would be Topolino's over Homecoming. So I'm voting Homecoming. I am voting Homecoming, but I understand. Okay. I understand the defeat.
Yeah. I that's a good way of putting it in that, where are you going to be safest for your recommendation, right? And that might show consistency. That might show how good the menu is, that they're going to have something good. I'm going to go Topolino's for, not for that reason. I mean, it's just also a great restaurant. Every time I've had a meal there, it's been spectacular. And let's see where the listeners were going to go.
Well, we know where the listeners went because we revealed in the superlatives that the fan vote was Topolino's Terrace.
Oh, right.
Spoiler.
What is the score?
Yeah, so now I can finally.
You can finally say the score.
We've been hiding that. With a score of 255 to 199, Topolino's Terrace wins the listener vote.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all chose right.
255.
Sorry for the other 190 some odd of you.
So actually, to get these scores, it also is depending on how far it goes, right? So if Topolino's goes further on my bracket than your bracket, then it gets more points from my bracket.
Gotcha, that makes sense.
But it all gets added together.
Data. Sorry to all those people, though.
There were definitely more than a few that got.
Well, there were 4 people in total that chose Art Smith's Homecoming as their champion. So those people, our apologies.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to you. But, book that reservation for yourself. I love that for you.
It's a great spot. It
is.
Sean, do you want to bring us to our other Flavor 4 matchup?
Yes. The final matchup of the Flavor 4. The winner of the buses bracket, Le Cellier, versus the winner of the Skyliner region, Citricos.
I mean, both are really good and both are great for different reasons. Yeah. I love Le Cellier. I mean, I think the vibes of Le Cellier are exactly as it is, like the cellar. That's what it is. You head down in the basement is perfect in Epcot on a hot day. The food is good. Also, where else are you getting a ribeye for 2 that comes with a candle that's made out of beef fat? Nowhere else. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
And their poutine, absolutely amazing. Like, Le Cellier does good things.
Yes.
If you're Sean, you get the ribeye for 2 for 1.
For 1.
As you should. No one's here to judge, okay?
Oh, it's so good.
And then I food coma while watching whatever the nighttime show is now at Epcot.
Luminous, the story of... No, the story of us, the tagline for Harmonious.
Is it Harmonious? What is it now?
It's so stupid that they had to name them the same thing.
I literally said, this is a... Gia waited too. I was like, it's a great place to watch the show tonight and listen to babies cry, because that's in the show.
Oh yeah, babies cry, and there's a lot of death. That's great. That's great after a day of drinking. Is facing the realities of death.
They should have just kept Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Then you get all the death you need.
If I drink and drive, I go to hell. I get it.
Bethany, are you frustrated with how late we brought you into this? That these matchups are so difficult.
No, because I mean, 3 out of 4 of them, this is what I thought it would be.
She nailed it.
There's one that I'm missing that I expected to be there, but like the rest of them, yes. Because Citricos is like my baby child. I love Citricos more than anything ever. That is my number 1 that I will recommend to anybody that's asking to go to a place. The chef there, Chef Andy, I love him so much. He's from Mexico, and I think he does such great things on the menu. Like, he has a pork chop on the menu right now that's inspired by his childhood. I'm here for the story. If you want to give me an entire story about a pork chop, I'll listen to it. Like, I love it. Everything's good there. The hamachi. And, like, they also... they don't share a kitchen, but they are like back to back with Victoria and Albert's. So Citricos knows what they're doing. It's like they all love each other. It's like symbiotic there. They're always talking to each other. So it's like, I always think Citricos is like a scaled down version of Victoria and Albert. So I'm happy you brought me in on this point, because 3 out of 4, I'm like, absolutely.
Does it
Not that I
bother
don't love Homecoming, but
yeah. Does it bother you that Citricos is only open certain days of the week?
yes, but then I go to Narcoossee's, which was in my top 4 on Monday and Tuesday because they're still open. I have options. No, it does. I get very sad that it's closed Monday and Tuesday. You have to like plan your trip around it, that you're like, okay, I want to, even if I want to do like a monorail crawl or a monorail like dinner or something, I have to plan it around the fact that Citricos is not open every day of the week. I thought that they would, at one point, would switch to 7 days, but no.
Yeah, it's maybe the only knock on it. I did, last time I went with my wife to Disney, we planned our trip, our last night. It was we were leaving on Thursday. So Wednesday night we went to Citricos, like made it a point to go. It's excellent. It's my favorite restaurant in Disney. So I already know where I'm going, and that's no shade to Le Cellier. It is deservedly the last restaurant that's in a park left. Mm-hmm. But I totally agree. It's just on another level, Le Cellier, compared to everything else.
They deserve credit for that last restaurant in a park, for sure.
Yeah, I didn't really consider that like, we had a crazy Tepanito made an insane run, which I don't know, that's a story for another day. But we've been talking about deluxe resort restaurants and springs restaurants for far longer than we've been talking about park restaurants. So yeah, I think there is something to be said for Le Cellier being in a theme park. Le Cellier gets my vote because, I guess JJ says Citricos is his favorite restaurant in Disney. So Le Cellier is far and away my favorite. I've had one of the best meals I've had in my life. I've had at Le Cellier. So that gets my vote. And but I mean, this is two titans of fine dining in Disney.
Agreed.
It's so weird that I just can't get over the Citricos is closed on Mondays and Tuesdays. And I'm looking up Victoria and Albert's is closed on Sundays and Mondays. So I thought that maybe it coincided with Victoria and Albert's and they're just going to shut down the whole kitchen, those 2 days. But it's even all set.
But even that they can't, because Enchanted Rose uses that kitchen. So they're open 7 days a week. That kitchen is open 7 days a week.
So what are they doing? They're just leaving money on the table.
I'm giving you more ammo for your defense.
Andrew, might I add something that you've docked restaurants for? In defense of I'm going to fully pitch this to you. The ambiance, how you sit at Citricos is so perfect, and Le Cellier is a box in a cave, and you have bashed a place for being a cave.
Yeah, and this is literally a cave,
and this one's literally a cave.
This is literally designed to be a cave, a cavern.
And you bash places for being just a box. And
I'm like, what place is this?
I renamed
Steakhouse 71.
I renamed Steakhouse 71 the Cave at Steakhouse 71.
Accurate, though.
Yeah,
I get that. I get you, because it's like going into a casino and you don't know what time it is. You come out and you're like, what has happened this entire time? Is it daylight? Is it nighttime? I don't even know. I get you. I understand that.
It's decorated like look, Steakhouse 71 is a vaguely Walt themed airport bar. I get it. But he calls it a cave, and now he's like lamenting that he can go to a cave on a Monday, but he doesn't like caves.
Here's the Mondays.
thing, it's a much better themed cave, right? And it's a cellar. It's a cellar. It's different. And I do gotta say though that and I have knocked Le Cellier about this before, is that it is too packed in. It is. They put too many people in there. If they were to make it more exclusive, like less tables, I think that would kind of elevate the experience there. Yeah, that's a really good point, JJ. Thank you for bringing that to my attention.
Way to go, JJ.
And I'm also gonna go Citricos.
All right. So where are the fans at?
The fans voted.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
So am I.
With a score of 229 to 213.
Whoa.
Very close.
Wow.
Citricos wins.
Okay.
Just ekes it out.
That's close.
My bracket's still looking good.
There you go.
So now, did you have the final two exactly right?
Yes.
She would have won this whole thing if she submitted her bracket.
Right?
She would have won the whole thing.
I think I had. I think my bracket had the two that just lost. I had Homecoming and Le Cellier as my top two, and I had Le Cellier winning. But I don't get to.
Well, it hasn't come up yet, but it just in case you were wondering, the tie was supposed to go to the judge. It hasn't yet come up yet, but
the tie goes to what I put in my bracket.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I like to win. Okay.
I mean, this is the whole point of doing a bracket like this, is that like so many of us are like have like these competitive little edges, so it's like it's just something that's like so fun. You know, if we had people saying, "Oh, I filled this out with my wife. We were out on our date night and we filled out the bracket together." So it's so cool.
Love that.
And there's just so many opinions, and like we had people voting. No shade. We had people voting Rainforest Cafe out of the first round against California Grill. You know, it's just everyone. There's a flavor for everybody at Disney World.
And you know what? I'd do it too for a $16 cocktail. A $16 double cocktail. I'd do it too. I get it.
So before we go on to the final matchup, our championship round, we had some changes in the listener ranking. You want to hear it?
Oh, yes. Let's hear that.
Okay. So as you might remember, in first place was Corey. Corey has dropped down to second, and we have a new leader, Samantha, with 82 points to Corey's 78. Megan is then in third. She just keeps on rising.
Wow.
Yeah, from 5 to 3. So Megan has 72. Matt has 71. Joe C fallen down a bit with 69. With Paul M and Cronin with 64.
Oh, so there's still some dark horses around. Okay.
Yes.
Well, this is the moment we've all been waiting for, right? This is we're going to figure out who is the golden e-ticket winner of Best Restaurant in Walt Disney World. We have a number 2 seed, Topolino's Terrace at the Riviera against Citricos at Grand Floridian. This is a deserving final matchup. I would say 2 of the places I would recommend the strongest are these 2 places. So, I mean, a round of self-congratulations for everybody for getting us here.
We did it, guys.
We did it. We got the two best ones.
Mm-hmm. Well, and this time, I just got to say before we get into this, I'm glad that we did the bracket and the tournament in this fashion, that this isn't just our favorites here. In fact, Sean doesn't like either of these places. No, just kidding. We didn't put our thumb on the scale here, and we didn't make it, what it is. Our guest judges, our listener feedback. So this is literally 2 of the best restaurants on Walt Disney World. So proud of them. What do we think, guys?
But only one can win.
Only one can win.
Only one.
I have
only
my
one.
favorite, but
I have my favorite. I think I already showed my hand, so I'll let other people talk.
Here's the thing. If this would have been 4 years ago, my favorite would have been Topolino's. I love Topolino's. That was like my bread and butter. The rigatoni there, which is still on the menu, was my favorite, but they added truffle oil to it. And I just can't get behind that. And I've been bitter ever since. So they've lived with that. Like, I tell you, we love that rigatoni so much that when we started our podcast, we were like, do we make the logo the rigatoni? Like, that's how much we loved it. And then they added the truffle oil, and it's not the same. And we all were like, thank God we didn't, because otherwise we'd have to rebrand. I still love it. I think it's great. But I am like, I have to be ride or die for Citricos and Chef Andy, Katrina at the bar. Like, when I talk about how I love cast members, and I know people at Topolino's too, but like the ones at Citricos are so passionate. I am ride or die for Citricos.
Wow. The rigatoni.
Oh my God. I love that rigatoni so much.
Now, can you order it without? Can you go
You
sans?
can't, because it's in the sauce,
In
and
the sauce now. Okay.
It was insane that the first time I went and tried it with the like truffle in it, the server came out and she was like, "Hey, you're gonna need to try it now because they want to know in the kitchen how you like it." And I went live and they were on my live stream in the kitchen watching me try the rigatoni. And it didn't bode well for them, but they obviously don't care about my opinion because it's still there. And you know what? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. But I mean, I absolutely love it. There's so many good things there. That also has, I'm a dirty martini girl, the best dirty martini on Disney property. So Topolino's has a lot.
Wow. So
Yeah.
did they have a follow-up, like any follow-up questions after seeing your review of it?
No, I think they were just like, she's not happy. I don't know what to do. What do you do at that point? You're just trying to please somebody on the internet. It's fine. It's not a big deal. But no, absolutely.
But that's the thing, like, you're not just on the internet. You were right there in front of them. Like,
correct. I was like, why are they on the live stream? This is awkward. But no, I love both. I love Topolino's and I love Citricos, but my heart belongs to Citricos at this point. But again, a few years ago, it would have been Topolino's 100%.
These two restaurants I've never had a meal at, so I'm only going off of reviews and vibes from co-hosts. But I will say, Topolino's is a restaurant I have tried to eat at 2 or 3 times now and have never gotten a reservation. So I think for all the things we've spoken about and all the reasons we've given, the place I would want to go to first would be Topolino's. So that is where my vote will lie for the final match here.
Can we get Sean to these places though? Like, what are we doing?
Well, yeah, we gotta fix this during the corporate retreat.
I was trying so hard to get. I was down there twice in 2 months, a couple of years ago and a couple summers ago, and every day I was trying to get a Topolino's reservation and couldn't get it.
It's
we'll
rough.
get there.
It's hard to get some.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
So, JJ, did you give yours?
I'm going for Citricos. I know I said Topolino's is the new California Grill, and California Grill 10 years ago was my spot, but Citricos upped their game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I've been to Topolino's a bunch of times, Citricos only once. Citricos just, it did blow me away. It was an amazing dinner. And I don't know if it's just that I've been to Topolino's more times, but I'm just not as impressed as I was with Citricos. Not to take anything away from Topolino's, but it's just, it was like, yeah, that was good. That was very good. Citricos, I was blown away though. So I'm going to vote Citricos as well, which makes it 3-1 here. So with a score of 255 to 229, Topolino's won the listener score of 2 points. That makes it 3-3, and a tie going to Bethany, our judge.
I'm sorry. I'm having a moment. Do you want me to call Chef Andy right now? Because obviously
we'll
I have
him
to go,
on. We'll
I
have
have to go to Citricos. He's an angel. It's got to be Citricos.
No, yeah.
All right.
So sorry that they have 2 days off, but
Yeah, I guess that's a good way of putting it, actually. It's not that they're closed. You're giving your employees off.
Correct.
2 days a week.
Tell Chef Andy that Andrew wants him to have no days off.
Exactly.
I want you to work
7 days a week. I'm literally going to text him right now. Hold on. Let's see if he responds in this time.
Tell him he just won the Golden
E-Ticket Award.
For Best Sit-Down Restaurant at Walt Disney World.
Wow.
I love this.
Congratulations to Citricos, our second Golden E-Ticket Award winner. It joins Nomad Lounge in the hallowed halls. Bethany,
very hollow.
Not hallowed. Sorry, hallowed halls, not hollow halls. Bethany, we could not have done this without you.
Thanks for having me. I mean,
incredible.
I love this. More of this. I'm here for this.
Just every month a different bracket. Oh my God.
Yeah. Also, my bracket I got right. I love this. I'm here for this.
Bethany won in more ways than one. She decided the winner. Her bracket was almost perfect.
Should have known with Art Smiths, though. I should have, because that's such a good choice.
What for you? What did Art Smith beat? Oh, no, what did Art Smith lose to?
Narcoossee's.
Narcoossee's.
I'm a huge Narcoossee's fan.
I was fully expecting. I was stunned. It was Chrissy that took Homecoming over Narcoossee's. I think the tie went to her in that. I think it was a 3-3, and I was flying the flag. I was flying the flag for Homecoming, but I was fully expecting it to lose to Narcoossee's there. But this was fun.
Narcoossee's has my best dessert in Disney. The dessert there, the almond cheesecake.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
I will sit at the bar just to get that dessert.
You like a cheesecake?
I do love a cheesecake.
We're going to have to try that almond cheesecake because
you have to.
Yeah.
Even if you go to dinner at Citricoast, just go out there, watch the fireworks.
Sorry, basil cheesecake. We're moving on.
Exactly. I'm a hopper. I like certain things from here and I'll get it there and then I'll continue on.
But I do have to try that pork chop. Oh my gosh.
Yes, it's so good.
If it's as good as the guava short ribs, I'm sure it's well worth your dollars.
I could run down the whole menu of Citricoast right now and tell you how good everything is. So there's a reason why it's definitely one.
So did you actually text him? Or was that just a bit? Oh.
No, I just told him I was proud of him. It's not
He's
a joke.
like, thank you.
He's an angel. He's so great.
That's awesome. Okay, well, we're going to have to meet later on to finish the planning of the coronation process. That's going to be, so we'll get you on later for that. That could be.
I will accept the crown.
That could be like our sorry to Matt Damon who couldn't make it
Correct.
today. Type of thing. And we just always say that, like, we'll have to talk later about that coronation.
I don't think I'm as nice as Matt Damon. No, I'm kidding. I'm waiting for it.
Okay, well, I mean, we have the Golden E-Ticket winner. Who is the bracket winner from the listeners?
Oh, yes.
Way to go, data guy.
The listener rankings. Wow! Another switch! So, in first place...
Do we have a clear winner?
We have a clear winner. Yes, so we have a clear first place winner. In first place, coming back out again, is Corey with 84 points.
Whoa!
He went from first down to second and then rocketed right back up to first place.
Let's go, Corey.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Corey. That's amazing.
So Corey will be getting, what will Corey be getting, JJ?
A ReedyGeeks hat or beanie, their choice.
Right.
And then a copy of the unofficial guide and a year subscription to touring plans.
Can I throw in some Main Street Dish gear too?
Oh, that would be amazing.
I'll throw in Main Street Dish gear. I got you.
All right.
Awesome.
Kind of nice little
Thank
care
you so
package.
much.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'd be amazing. And then who finished in second? We should give a hat or a beanie to the second place one too.
So the second place was Samantha with 82 points.
That's tight. 84 to 82.
Wow.
Yep. Just
okay.
lost. And then it's a fairly like sizable drop down to Megan, who with 72 points.
I mean, she had a great run though.
How? That's proprietary.
All right, Bethany, thank you so much for helping us decide the Golden E-Ticket winner. Is there anything you have to plug that you've got coming up in the next, this episode? For reference, this episode comes out March 31st.
Just if you want to catch me anywhere, you can catch me Mondays on the Main Street Dish. We do Main Street Mondays. Our podcast comes out every Mondays, and we're always talking Disney food. So if you like the bracket, we will dive into detail about pretty much every place on there.
Perfect.
Nice.
That's great.
Another podcast to check out.
All right, Sean, want to take us out?
Thanks for listening to another episode of the ReedyGeeks podcast. Like, rate, and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Any questions, comments, concerns, future titles, or topic ideas, email us at reedygeeks@gmail.com and check us out on all our socials at ReedyGeeks. We'll see you next time.
We got to get Sean to send it off.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we have to end the episode.
This week's Honest Send-Off is courtesy of the Geeks. If you have an honest send-off that you want played at the end of one of our episodes, please submit an audio clip to us via our email address, reedygeeks@gmail.com.
ReedyGeeks, a Walt Disney World podcast, is hosted and executive produced by Andrew Shopey, Sean Murphy, and JJ Hefner. Music and audio engineering by JJ Hefner.
Bon voyage!